love, happy Valentine's Day, happy Black Love Day, but most importantly, happy Black Feminist Friday, a series where we briefly unpack the life and the work of a Black feminist writer or artist, and I give you a somatic exercise to help you embody their work further. Now, we absolutely cannot talk about love in American culture without mentioning the incomparable, incredible, phenomenal Miss Bell Hooks. And remember, we always capitalize the B in Black, but we keep the B in Bell lowercase. Now, I know over the pandemic, All About Love by Bell Hooks held everybody down, but my favorite is actually Salvation, Black People in Love. This book is an absolutely beautiful meditation on the very deep, visceral, embodied experience of systems of domination on Black folks' ability to love one another, not just romantically, right? All About Love really dealt with the romance piece, but this book really deals about communal love and how it filters out into every other way that we love one another. Bell Hooks really explored our cynicism around love and the ways that white supremacist culture keeps us away from being able to cultivate a deeply radical love ethic. Hooks' life and work really centered on the power of decentering the presumed inherent knowledge of the academy and the Ivy Tower, and really centering communal and embodied and ancestral ways of being and knowing, and how people generate power from shared community, and the ways that our ancient technologies and ways of being together are the things that also get us free. She was a cultural critic, and so she wasn't a typical academic who cut themselves off from deep community. I was first introduced to Bell Hooks as a little girl. My mom used to always read me the book Homemade Love by Bell Hooks, and if you have a little one or you just want to be in a childlike spirit of really understanding a love that is not rooted in shame, I highly recommend that book. I still know the book by heart, and it taught me so much, and it was a beautiful way that I bonded with my mother. Our offering for this week is to write a letter to your younger self about what you've learned about love in your years of life. I'd love for you to explore with your inner child how you were taught about love growing up, what you saw about love, and what you now know to be true. As you do this practice, I want you to notice what's coming up in your physical body as you write and think about love. Where are you holding any tension, any lightness, any ease in your physical vessels? It is deeply important that at every stage of our life, we are interrogating how we see love, how we see the power of love, and how the systems of oppression that we live under, how our past relationship experiences inform our lens of love. We know that there is no justice in the world without having cultivated deep love and reverence for not only human, but non-human beings, for the earth and the planet itself. Second offering is just a reminder that a beautiful friend and I, Sejal, will be hosting a somatic session tomorrow where we'll really be thinking about a lot of these themes, expressions of love for the land and one another. We'll be breathing together, doing some yoga together. And last, and certainly not least, best of all, actually, I'm leaving you with the words of Bell Hooks herself, talking about how we move from pain to power. I love you, be well, keep resisting.
The dominating culture depends on the voice of judgment. You know, that even when you're succeeding, you're not good enough. Even when, I didn't think I was a writer, even after I had books published. Because, for me, what did I think a writer would be? What would be the magic moment that I could say, I'm a writer? And that whole thing had to do with my needing some type of validation outside myself to give me power, and not to be able to think of, power that I can give myself, that we can self-generate.